Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I'll be getting everything ready for baby Elijah's baby shower. Now let's go back to the day before. This is Friday night and this is everything I am using for the centerpieces. Now when this client hired me, she already had everything purchased for the centerpieces. Usually our packages come with rented centerpieces, but we agreed that I could use all of the stuff that she purchased and do the labor for her in exchange for the rented centerpieces. It just worked out best for this specific party. So I'm going to show you guys everything she brought. She got those square little boxes in white and gold. And then these are all of the Bobo balloons, which is the clear like sphere balloons that you put around the teddy bear. I did stretch some of them out already just to make sure that they worked properly and all of that. But I'll show you guys what these look like in a little bit, just because I have to take them out of the package. She also gave me 4 rolls of mint ribbon, which I'm going to need to tie the balloons together. She got me a pack of glitter white tissue paper. And this one is super cute. It has like little specks of silver glitter in there. And I believe she got most of this on Amazon if you guys want to look for it. And then the last thing that she got was this wire string. Now later on I do end up switching this out. I did try to make them with this one when I first started putting them together and it just didn't work out. But this is what the Bobo balloons look like. This one is brand new out of the package. Now she did get the one that has the large opening on the side and then the little opening so that you can inflate it. So these do have to be stretched out. If you've ever worked with Bobo balloons before, you know the process. It is like stretching with all of your force in every direction to make sure that these inflate properly and inflate easily. So here I am stretching all of them. I needed 10. I ended up stretching out all of them. I think she had a pack of like 15 in total, like 12 or 15. So I did end up stretching out all of them in the process, but I only needed 10 for the centerpieces. But I'm really glad that she got extra because these balloons are actually really sensitive once you start blowing them up. And sometimes you do lose a few in the process. This time I did end up popping that first one that you guys will see me working on in a little bit, just because I used the wire ribbon, the wire string that she got me instead of the usual fishing line that I use, and it ended up popping the balloon when I was trying to put it all together. So definitely recommend getting the fishing line instead. But these are the little teddy bears that she brought me so that I can put inside of the balloons. Super cute. Now, if you guys get teddy bears online, make sure you guys open the packages and fluff them out before. She did that and they look super cute. But when you first take them out of the package, they do look pretty squished because they usually suck all of the air out of the bag to make it into a smaller package. But here you guys see me using the wire ribbon. And as you can tell, it's like pretty sharp when you cut off like the tip, which was what ended up popping the balloon in the end. But I did try it anyways, just to make sure. Now, luckily, I always keep fishing line with me because that's what I use to put my balloon garlands together. So I just took a little bit of that, made the centerpieces, and it was not a big deal. But you have to basically push it through, put it in through the larger hole and then push it through that smaller opening all the way through until it comes out of the other end. You do need a heat press, or like a heat sealer, so that you can seal that large opening, cut off the excess, and then inflate the balloon. If you guys want a tutorial on how to do Bobo balloons specifically, let me know. This is kind of just like an overview of me working on this one particular order, but I'd be happy to make you guys an actual tutorial. You can put like flowers inside, teddy bears, other smaller balloons. There's different versions of Bobo balloons as well that you can use depending on the different projects. So comment it below and I will make a video if you guys are interested in that. And then this is the hardest part right here. It's just getting that big old teddy bear in through that tiny little hole. You have to basically get the entire teddy bear inside, and you have to get it facing, or like, yeah, I guess facing like the way that it would be when you inflate the balloon. And you have to be very careful not to move the teddy bear in a way where it will pull the wire back out of the small hole, or else you have to pull it out and start all over. So yeah, keep all of that in mind. I'm double checking the wire, make sure it's still in there, and just pushing it all in. Now, once I inflated this balloon, like I said, that wire did end up snapping and poking a hole. But when you do it with the fishing line, it's basically the same process, and it's a lot harder with the fishing line to get it through that small opening. And now that we have the teddy bear all ready, we're going to go ahead and add our tissue paper to the box. Now this one is a little bit wrinkled because I was playing around with it and setting it up in different layouts just to see which one would be the best one before I started added glue. So I did one across, and then I did a second sheet kind of like diagonal just to get those little pointed corners all around the balloon, or all around the box, so that when I add the balloon, there's like little pieces coming out all the way around. And you basically have to repeat this process for every single box. Now this one actually goes by pretty fast. You just have to make sure you have like all of your tissue paper set up and ready to go. But adding them to the boxes doesn't take that long. It's a pretty easy step. Overall, especially if you already know how you're laying out your tissue paper. And then I was just taking them and stacking them next to me, one on top of the other, just to get them ready for adding the teddy bears in there. And I did end up speeding up through this part just because I didn't want you guys to sit there and watch me building these boxes in real time. Okay, all of the boxes are finally done, and here's my giant stack on my desk of all of the boxes waiting for balloons and teddy bears. So now we have to get these inflated and ready to add to our centerpieces. Now, I did skip the inflation part just because my machine is very loud, but this is what the balloon looks like once you put it all together. Now, you guys can see the wire is in this one. This is the first one that I made, and it was just not working out, guys. The teddy bear was not holding. If I tightened the wire, it would like kind of like bend and snap a little bit, which is what ended up popping this balloon. But I still wanted to show you guys what it looked like all together. But like I said, if you want to save yourself the hassle, just get yourself fishing line instead. I did end up switching it, and you guys will see it in the final result how cute it looked once it was all together. And I also would recommend getting round boxes instead of square, but if all you can get is square, they do end up working in the end as well. And here I'm just positioning the balloon in different sections to see which layout would be the best as far as lining up the side. So you guys can see on the side here, it has all of the melted plastic where I sealed the balloon. That part needs to be covered up with the ribbon. And now fast forward to Saturday morning. It is now the next day, and we are here at the venue. This is a private like club room for an apartment complex, so it's not available to the public, unfortunately, but it is super adorable, and it does have an outside section that I'll show you guys in a second. But first, I wanted to show you guys how the centerpiece ended up looking. Look at how adorable this turned out. I am so excited to put everything together. And then over on this section right here is going to be her dessert table. We have the table already kind of like put out. We have all of our balloons here in the corner inflated and ready to be put together. This is going to be 2 balloon garlands for 2 different decorated areas. All of our dessert stands are here just waiting. Our desserts are in the refrigerator. We didn't make those, but we are setting them out for her. And then this is the outdoor patio space that she has available. It's super nice because we're able to add tables and seating out here as well. And finally, I get to show you guys the final result. Now, this one right here is our standard package. So if you guys are in San Diego, this is available for any type of party and any theme. We customize it to match your event. Now, she ended up getting 2 packages, which is why you guys see 10 tables and 2 main tables. She used one of her tables for this cute dessert setup, and then all of these pastries she bought from somebody else, and then we set them out for her. These are the centerpieces, the linens, the tables, and then this was the mom's seating area. I absolutely love that display. That's probably my favorite one out of the whole setup. Super, super cute. And then she did have a diaper raffle, which was set up on that gold table there as well. The outside patio was just set up with extra seating and centerpieces, and then we do have the rest of the centerpieces coming. They actually got there like 5 minutes before the party started because we accidentally left them in the trunk and my husband drove away, so he had to come all the way back. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I think that the colors were absolutely beautiful. That's the biggest compliment that we got, was the seating table and the colors for this event right here. And It was such a beautiful day as well. So I think overall they had a great time at their baby shower. Thank you guys so much for watching.